almost everyone has some sort of Apple device, be it an iPhone, an iPad, an iPod, or even a Mac. Apple is a corporation that focuses on electronics and the convenience of the customer. They want to be innovative. They want to be new. They want technology to do something before the user even realizes they want to do it. Now, the mind behind Apple, Steve Jobs, died in 2011. In 2013, a movie in his memory was released. It's not a documentary. The movie's meant to entertain, but it does a good job with the factual evidence, and I feel like it's worth the watch. Now, according to BoxOffice.com, the movie only made $2 million more than it cost to produce, which I feel is an injustice to the picture as a whole. The movie is starred by Ashton Kutcher, and that's kind of ironic to picture Kelso from that '70s show, a renowned idiot, as the genius of one of the largest companies in the world today. That's fun, and he does a great job. He's good acting. And the character he represents, Jobs, I found some things out about him through this movie. I Googled it, fact-checked it. Some of them are true. Jobs apparently isn't a very nice guy. At the start of the movie, he's not very likable. In the middle of the movie, he's not very likable. And at the end of the movie, he's still not very likable. Now, the movie starts with Jobs feeling incomplete. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He attends college, but he doesn't go to any classes. He's good with technology, and he wants to be, and he likes art, and he wants to combine a way. And he realizes he wants to do this through acid, actually. Him and his friends do acid, and they go on a vacation. It's a nice time. Now he comes back and meets his programmer buddy. Now, he is not Jobs, mind you. Another person came up with the start of this. It's a machine that it's a box, the hard drive of the computer that can transmit what you're doing to it to a monitor. The first personal computer. Now, Jobs is trying to make the actual inventor of this product realize the use of it, how important it is. And one of the best lines of the movie is said by his responses. The programmer responds with, "Who would want a computer?" Now that's awesome. That's hilarious. Keep in mind, the movie is in the 80s at this point. This is before internet. This is before Facebook. This is before funny cat photos. Who would want a computer? Now, time moves forward, and Apple grows as a corporation, and you see the corporate bureaucracy, which sucks. Steve Jobs actually gets kicked out of his own company because of his need for perfection. He wants the best of the best of the best, and he drives things too high up in price, and it costs him. And Apple gets rid of him. The board of directors gets rid of Jobs from his own company. And now in actual life, in real life, this happened. The corporate board removed Jobs from his own company, and stock fell drastically. Jobs goes and starts his own company next, and then eventually the corporate of Apple gets Jobs back on their team. The theme of the movie, though, lacking conflict, though, I happen to disagree with. The theme of the movie is that technology is beautiful. It transcends our understanding. It's a tool. It's our paintbrush for our soul. Jobs wants the computer, the personal computer, to be an extension of the body, to convey thoughts and feelings and be a tool, which it can't be without technology. Now, I like this. He also goes on to say, however, that it should be prevalent, is that his dream is someday just to merge the line in between person and technology. And I feel like that's dangerous. In a day and age where technology is becoming increasingly invasive, the theme of this movie is encouraging that thought process. With Steve Jobs' mentality in this movie, we should be chipped. We should be cyborgs. And I don't agree with that. I think the movie's well done as a whole. However, at the end there, the theme of it all, it falls apart. However, as a whole, Jobs is a good movie. It's worth a watch. I would recommend it to anyone. It's not a movie made for conflict, however. According to boxoffice.com, the movie made only $2 million more than it made to make it. And I feel like that's a shame. Steve Jobs was a genius, a innovator, and I held him in high esteem before this just for his work. However, this movie opened my eyes to he wasn't really that nice of a guy. He wasn't a strong moral character, and I feel like that's nice that the movie did that, because they could have just as easily sugarcoated it because he's dead. But they chose not to. They went with it. They did an actual rendition of the man himself. And because of that, the movie does very well.